time, son. I'm a survivor. I will survive. I will survive. And I'm a firm believer. We'll forever shine just to stay alive. That simple means it. Nobody can hold me apart. Nobody can change my energy. Nobody can hold me a stick. I will not allow negativity. Nobody can hold me apart. Nobody can change my energy. Nobody can. Nobody can. Everybody show me some strength. No weakness. Show me a lion dog. Strength. No weakness. Show them who we are. Strength. No weakness. Show me a lion dog. Everybody's strength. No weakness. Show them who we are. Not when you're old. Your enemies, they must tremble. Your enemies, they must tremble. Yo, and when you're old, everything has to humble. Everything has to humble. I'm a go-getter. I just go hard. I just go hard. And I'm a kind of fellow. Put my trust in God. Put my trust in God. That simple means say, nobody can hold me man. Nobody can change my energy. Nobody can hold me a stick. I will not allow negativity. Nobody can hold me man. Nobody can change my energy.
Read him up. Your ex-man. Mama, oh, la. From a king to a queen. Come let me read me was a live your dream. This one's for you, mama. This one is for mama.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the ride. Welcome to Tuesday on the ride. Yeah. Tuesday on the ride. On the ride, guys. I'm losing my voice and all kind of things. Boy, it's a crazy day. First, I gotta say hi to you guys. I don't wanna put all my stress on all there. I don't wanna put all my stress on all there. But I gotta give all you a piece of my story for today. Okay? Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much. Guys, I want you guys to do this for me. I just want to go ahead and share the program, put it on your page, invite a few friends because I cannot do it. I cannot share the program. I cannot put it on my page because today earlier this morning I found out that my Facebook page, my personal profile page was disabled. So everyone who was trying to contact me or usually contact me on Facebook, you can't reach me on Facebook no more because for some reason, I don't know why. But folks, my Facebook page has been disabled. Sad. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. Yeah. Now, if I actually did something.
This Mother's Day will be extra special. As Riders New York presents the epic.
Not yet. I don't want. Okay, see all kind of craziness happening today. Right. So if I actually did something that constituted, for my Facebook getting disabled, then I'll say, okay, fine, I did something. But the truth and the fact is, I do nothing. I don't even post much stuff on my personal Facebook page anymore. And it's one thing to have your Facebook page or have go to jail or they put you in Facebook jail. That's not like that. They disable it. I can't get no messages. I can't even log in, right? And that was one of the problems that we was having here as I was trying to start the program. We had to do it a kind of roundabout way because boy, I'm telling all you. So I want you guys to share the program. I want everybody to share the program because the story today have to be heard. I want everybody to hear the story here today because it was about 6 months ago, right? About 6 months ago, we attempted to bring on this guest to share her story. And today, although the first one got canceled for whatever reason, but today we decided to reconnect and help this young lady to find and create some kind of identity. She will share a story. It kind of goes a little something like this, she's in Grenada. She's not from Grenada, and she can't get no ID. She can't travel. She can't work. The lady couldn't even go to school properly because she doesn't have any identity. So I want everybody to share the program because we want to help her locate her mother and help her mother reconnect with her, so potentially she could get assistance. Um, it's a long story, and by you sharing, you're actually helping her to get the message out to far places. All right. So, boy. Besides the fact that I'm pissed off, besides the fact that I'm mad, I'm not gonna give all you my stress. Let me just run this quick. I tell you about our Mother's Day special, and when we come back, we bring in our special guest. Don't move.
This Mother's Day will be extra special as Riders New York presents the epic Mother's Day Celebration Virtual Concert 2021, featuring a full acoustic performance by the Hitman, the Veteran, Grenada's greatest entertainer, Elimas Gilbert, the Inspector, alongside Dash, Val Adams, Quacko, Mr. Golden, and Anselm Douglas. This Mother's Day, Sunday, May 9th, 2021, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us as we celebrate our lovely mothers on this special day. Sponsors: David Williams Funeral Home, RiderSounds.com, Call AllProNow.com, GBN, and Ridealong Live. The epic Mother's Day Celebration Virtual Concert. Log on and tune in.
Hi guys, that's our Mother's Day event coming up. We salute all the mothers, and that event is taking place on May 9th. It's a virtual concert. And if you're going to be in New York and you want to be a part of the event, we have 50 tickets, 25 tickets left actually. You could be a part of the audience, or you could be a part of the live Zoom front row seat, as we call it. All right, so that's Mother's Day, May 9th. Okay, let's bring in my next guest. My next guest, her and her sister. We have tried to do this before, but it didn't quite work out. But they're back here to share their story with us, because that's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. Help me welcome Ethiopia and Zion. Ethiopia and Zion, how are you guys doing?
Good. We're doing fine.
You're doing fine.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So it's an interesting, very, very interesting story. And as I said, we tried to do this last time, but it didn't quite work out. So help us understand. When you say you don't have an identity, what do you mean? Explain it to me.
What I mean is we can't walk at all. And we went to school, but we couldn't finish due to the identification problem. And now that we're in the world, we can't leave Grenada to go anywhere. And we can nothing at all we could really do. Not even Western Union or MoneyGram. If somebody sends something for us, we could collect. We cousin Danisha, she doesn't want to send a thing for us, but she can't send it because we don't have name. But yeah, that is about it. We don't have
Right. Okay, so let's go back. How did that problem arrive? What really happened?
Well, the problem is we parents are Rastafarian, right?
Right.
So when we was young, we mother apparently broke up with our father.
Okay.
And she came in Grenada and lived.
Uh-huh.
But doing all that, she never registered us or anything like that. You understand? So she make us and she don't register us.
So weren't you guys born in a hospital somewhere?
Well, to tell you the truth, we don't even sure right now, you know.
Well, I could say no because
Let me hear Zion. Zion?
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
could say no because I sent a letter over there stating that if I'm born in general hospital over there, and they tell me no, they have no record over there for me. Or like that, anything like that. They say they have no record at all.
So there's no record, there's no hospital record of your birth in any hospital.
No.
Okay. What about your birth certificate? Were there ever a birth certificate issued?
No.
No birth certificate. Okay. So at what age did you come into Grenada? Because you will have to travel to Grenada.
And at the age of 1.5.
Right. How you came to Grenada? Tell us about leaving. Well, I know you ain't gonna remember that because you was 3 years old. But
you heard stories.
Hot story. Tell me the story that you heard so far.
Well, the story that I heard, but my mother take me from St. Vincent with a speedboat, and then she took the speedboat to come to Grenada. She came to Grenada with a speedboat.
Uh-huh.
Father.
Right.
But she never really bring us back to St. Vincent though.
Mm-hmm. Guys, if you're just watching, let me bring you guys up to speed, right? We're talking to Zion and Ethiopia, right? At a very young age. They were brought into Grenada, right? They don't have a pass. They don't have a birth certificate because they have no record of being born in a hospital or in a hospital, and they have no record of anything. So because of that, they can't even get an ID to get Western Union. They can't get work and they can't get to school, right? What about brothers and sisters and other family members? Have you ever tracked down any one of them?
Well, recently we got in contact with my father
And my sister.
after 19 years.
Uh-huh.
But he can't help us for himself because no. Well, he can't really help us because no. We mother is the only one that could sign the paper, but then she believe in Rastafarian so strong that they believe in not christening their children. I guess she have a stronger grade, a Rastafarian. So
Mm-hmm.
she don't want to christen us, so she ducking and she hiding in St. Vincent. Her name is Kwame Lewis.
Kwame Lewis.
Yes.
What do you know about your mother?
Well, I know she's a Rasta woman and she does sell crafts.
Yeah, that thing about her, but we don't know if
What do you know? What do you know, Zion?
Well, nothing really. We only know him mother selling Vinci. That alone we know.
Right. Okay. Do you have any family member that could connect you back to her whereabouts?
No.
Have you made so no contact with nobody? Nobody could verify your birth, your identity, nothing at all. You have been able to put your hands on for
Nobody.
19, 20 something years.
Nobody.
Okay, tell us about going to school. Tell us about the process and how you. I don't know. You got kind of dark. Tell us about going to school and how was the process for you guys?
Well, I went to St. George's Methodist School, and apparently I end up in Wesley College. When I tell you I end up, I really end up in Wesley College.
Mm-hmm.
And the principal in Wesley College which was Mr. Philip at the
Mm-hmm.
time. He told me that he could no longer accommodate me as student
Mm-hmm.
in the school because I don't have a birth certificate. But I found out that he was out of place to do such.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But at the time I couldn't report it because no, I decided to get pregnant to my first child, which is my daughter, and to go to PAM. So I went to PAM thinking I would get help or whatnot, and I could have finished school. It turns out to be the same way.
You got kicked out there as well.
Yeah.
What? So why did the principal? What excuse or what did the principal
Well,
say
the
that he had to
principal
get help?
the principal in PAM was a nice lady. Her name was Miss Lauren. She really tried to help me, but nothing she could have done.
Mm-hmm.
So because no, all the students I was in class with, I couldn't sit CXC exams with them. So is eventually I would have had to leave the school
Mm-hmm.
because you had to be a teenager to remain in the school.
And tell us about what you say when you say you end up in Wesley College. What do you mean?
Well, I didn't sit the CPA examination too because I don't have a birth certificate to sit the exams.
But how did you? What happened? You were just promoted.
Well, I believe so.
Okay.
It's something like I just get a class up. Recently during the pandemic, some children they didn't go and sit exams and they was promoted to secondary schools. I guess that's what happened to me.
Right. So over the period of time going to school, did you finish? Did you finish secondary?
No, I couldn't finish
Why not?
because I don't have a birth certificate.
But you got in.
Though I don't understand, and nobody helped me to get out.
So why did you get out? Did somebody tell you that you had to get out?
Yes, because now if I don't have birth certificate, I cannot continue in the school.
This is getting more puzzling to me, right?
Scary.
And the purpose of this program, guys, I want to understand. I want to help these young ladies, right? Because their lives right now is like stagnated. Their life is like it's not going any place. Because you might think about it. It's just an ID. Everybody have an ID, but think about if you don't have one, you don't have an identification, right? You can't even go to Western Union and collect a dollar if somebody send you some
Well,
money.
to tell you the truth, I can't even go to the gardens because you have to bring an identification card. The complex.
We don't go in grade and we can
You understand?
Yeah.
You have to bring your identification at the desk to go in the complex, and we don't even have one to present to the desk, so we doesn't go there.
So what do you do? How do you live? Like, how do you work or maintain yourself and your kids?
Well, I just do like a hustle around the place. Sometimes I do like a construction work. Sometimes I get like carpentry work. Sometimes I do like a sewing. Anything I just do to get by.
Yeah, yeah. Kids have a question, Dave. But why haven't the school help you gain some kind of identification?
I don't know.
I guess the answer is kind of
complicated because there is nothing they can do too.
okay. So here's one. I'm assuming that you have elected officials, representative that you could go and talk to, and they can help you. You're here in Grenada. You've been here for X amount of period of time. Something could be done to ensure that you get some kind of passport. Have you been speaking to any elected officials to get your assistance?
Yes. I went to the Prime Minister's office, but the woman up there told me I couldn't see him, but he was right in front of me. God is my witness, I couldn't see him at all. But
Right.
he was right in front of me. You understand? But then
Right.
overall, he had all when Peter was in NDC, I went to him for help. But he didn't
Right.
help me at that time. So I went to Steele's. Nicholas Steele's.
Right. Hold on. When you went,
For
when you say
help.
hold on. When you say you went for help, right? Like what exactly you was asking them to do?
Well, I was asking them to help me get a document stating that I am who I say I am,
Right.
so that I can get a work. So at
Right.
that point, I wasn't even bothering about identification or anything. I just wanted them to do like a paper with NIS, so I
Right.
could get a job.
Right.
Because
And initially, did they say that it could have been done or it could be done?
Well, he never tell me that, but every time I go to them, is it that they give me $20, they give me $50, and that is where he end.
For what?
They
Like,
never really, and I'm not trying to say I don't even go into them for money.
so you're going and you're asking your elected officials
for help
for help.
to get my documents.
Right. And they give you $50, they give you $20, and they tell you like, go ahead, go your way.
They like cost your mouth money there.
So you appear like a ghost. You're the lady. You had to be something so.
You know, like everybody in the constituencies or whatnot, you give them a 50, give them a 20, give them $100, and they hush them out, and they don't come back until next week for another $20. You understand? So that is the kind of way I believe they was trying to treat me, how they wanted to handle me. Understand?
Right. No, I firmly believe that an elected official, this information could be sorted out locally. If your elected officials, the people who represent your constituency, really care, I believe that this thing could be sorted out. Right? Tell me the list and the names of the people that you went to, because we want to name them and ask them to do better, because this situation have to be resolved. You know, this situation have to be resolved. I want you guys to tag the names, tag them, because these young ladies, it's been too damn long that they've been going through this, and they have not been able to successfully gain an identification card, they're living like a freaking ghost, like they don't even exist, right? Who are some of the people that you went to? Give me some names.
Well, I went to Keep Mitchell. As I tell you, I didn't
You
get
went to
in
the
front
Prime
because I
Minister. Okay, you
couldn't
went to the
see.
Prime Minister. What did he say?
And
Tell us
I
again.
saw his secretary, which was Thomas at the time. I don't know if it's Thomas that in the office still.
Right.
I went to Claude. What they call this lady there? Claudette Joseph. I went to
Uh-huh.
Claudette Joseph.
And what did she say?
Well, she said she would have helped me, but she didn't help.
Okay.
And I went to Peter.
And you explain everything that you're explaining to me here now to them.
Yes. I went up, but let me tell you about Miss Claudette.
Wow, yeah.
I went to Miss Claudette, and she told me I could have passed by she office or what. No, but when I went by the office, the woman was asking me for like $200 EC, and I was like, I don't have no money. You know what I mean? Because no, if I could have afford to pay a lawyer, I would have gone to a lawyer to get myself sorted out.
Right. So it costs $200 EC for them to sort out
Yes,
your papers?
just for attendance, just for she to see you to say, well, okay, yes.
Okay.
And I went to she office.
Uh-huh.
Understand? But I didn't have the money to pay, so I did not see her. But I only saw her on the street, you know, when she was
Right.
doing when she was gathering people for to vote for or whatever.
Right, that during the election time. All right. Who else you went to again? And what did they tell you?
I went to Peter. That's the person
Okay.
that I'm going to presently right now.
Okay. So you're speaking to Peter David.
Peter.
Right.
But
And what's happening?
recent times, I was trying to call him to get through with him, but he's not answering my calls at all.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not even answering my messages.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really want to speak to him for money. Understand what I'm trying to say? I want to be able to get my own money. So I don't want nobody to be like watching me like somebody we always want. Because I'm not this person that always want. I just want to get a work that I could help myself and I could help my children.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And that is how
Right.
you treating me presently.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do this and we're gonna make this thing happen. Because I think it's been a little bit too long. And this has been going on and going on and going on. I'm looking through my phone and I'm gonna make some calls. Guys, this is what happening here. Right? These ladies here, they were born in St. Vincent. They were brought into Grenada, as I explained to you guys earlier. And the mother seemed like it was never registered. They were never registered. Their birth was never registered. So they have no birth certificate. They have no identification. They're in Grenada right now. They can't get a passport. They can't get an NIS card. They can't go to school. They can't do nothing. Their life is like they don't even exist, right? And while I'm doing that, I'm going to open up the phone lines as well, so anybody could help. I wanted to give them the identification of all that you know about your mother, and then we can also talk about your father that you got in contact with. Just give them everything that you know about the mother. So probably somebody in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, because we do have a lot of viewers from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, could potentially probably who know this lady. While I look for some numbers in my phone, give us all you know about her. Where, what areas, where?
Well, what I know is she does there in Kingston. Sometimes she does there in Beckway.
Uh-huh.
So then she does travel on to Union, but most of the time she does there in St. Vincent in Kingston.
Right. Tell us her name again.
She name is Kwame Lewis.
Kwame Sophia Lewis.
Kwame Sophia Lewis.
Right. Kwame Sophia Lewis. I'm making some calls here as we speak to solve this. 718-701-5720 is my number, guys. 718-701-5720. If you have any information that could assist these young ladies in finding out, one, their mother, to tell you the truth, even if we find your mother, could she help in this? Could she help right now?
Well, to tell you the truth, I feel they should pick up and put her in the mental hospital.
No, they should pick up first and she will come and sign for us and then put her there after.
She need help.
She need help.
Right.
Somebody help her.
Right. So the mother, finding the mother, you probably ain't gonna solve the problem. But tell us about your father, because you recently spoke with your father. Why can't your father help?
Yes.
Well, my father, he did his part already concerning getting we birth certificate. But all we need now is we mother's signature, and we mother right now can't sign because she go into St. Vincent, but she don't go with her identification in St. Vincent.
Sister passport. Okay.
What happened?
Well,
Santa.
I'm talking about
Say
Now
no.
go ahead.
She didn't want it her passport. She got his sister passport and it expired by now, so she don't know identification.
So what about the sister? What about your aunt? Do you have any contact?
Well, the aunt is very much she don't good. To tell you the truth, she don't good.
What going on here?
She don't good to help us at all. Let me tell you something. I live in a family, and it's like doggy dog situation, you know. If you don't have, you live without.
I'm trying to make some calls here right now as we speak. 718-701-5720, guys. That is my number. Let me take a quick break. I'll make some calls and see if we could help these ladies here find their identity right now. We'll be right back.
This Mother's Day will be extra special as Riders New York presents the epic Mother's Day Celebration Virtual Concert 2021, featuring a full acoustic performance by the Hitman, the Veteran, Grenada's greatest entertainer, Elimas Gilbert, the Inspector, alongside Dash, Val Adams, Quacko, Mr. Golden, and Anselm Douglas. This Mother's Day, Sunday, May 9th, 2021, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us as we celebrate our lovely mothers on this special day. Sponsors: David Williams Funeral Home, RiderSounds.com, CallAllProNow.com, GBN, and Ridealong Live. The epic Mother's Day Celebration Virtual Concert. Log on and tune in.
Guys, we are back here and we're trying to start out the story here for these young ladies. They are without an identity. Hey, Mr. Edwin, how you doing, sir? Yeah, Junior George, are you very, very busy, sir?
Not really.
Okay, I want to talk. Okay, I want to put you on. Well, actually, I'm on live right now, right? I have to ask you a quick question. I have a story here that I want you to help me with, right? And give me some advice on it. You ready?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I have two ladies on the phone as we speak. They traveled from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Their mother took them from St. Vincent and the Grenadines at a very early age, very, very tender age. And they're here in Grenada, but the mother is a Rasta and she never registered their birth. Right? She never registered their birth. They have no birth certificate. They have no identification. They can't do nothing.
Where were they born, you say?
They were born in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
But they could simply get, were they in church? Was there a minister involved in their birth?
No.
Anybody?
No. Worst case scenario, they had no, the mother probably didn't even, well, her mother is a Rasta. So probably, the whole Rasta lifestyle. Think about it like that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. All they do is just get affidavits.
From who? From who?
From anyone who saw their birth or knew of their. How old are they now?
How old are you guys now? How old are you guys now, Ethiopia and Zion?
Zion, how old are you?
I'm 21 years.
21. Jerry, Edwin, if I send you the video, if I send you a link, could you jump on the link real quick to talk to them real quick? I know you.
Not for broadcast, right?
Not for broadcast because we live.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I'm live right
No,
now.
I don't want to do broadcast around this. I will gladly help them and give them some advice.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you a question because I said we're live. We're live.
Getting affidavits from people to ascertain their birth.
Okay,
One
so
thing.
hold on.
For
Before, don't say
example,
nothing else, Jerry. Let me tell you, we are live right now on the air.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Listen, I believe that these two young ladies ought to go to the first school they attended.
Right.
They attended school in
We
St.
have
Vincent.
papers from all of them, eh?
Uh-huh.
Right.
There are papers from all of them.
Right. So that person is able, their first headmaster,
Mm-hmm.
their first school mistress.
Right here in Grenada? In Grenada?
Can
In Grenada,
swear an
yes.
affidavit.
Right.
Can swear an affidavit. I know these children.
Okay.
They were in my class from the time they were 4 or 5 years old. I knew their mother.
Right.
I know their father.
Well, no. Well, they don't. The school principal, the school person wouldn't know their mother.
Right. Even if they don't know their mother, but they know of the children's birth. And then they get a lawyer to put an affidavit, to make an application for a birth certificate.
Right.
And you do that with supporting affidavit.
Okay.
And the courts will accept it.
Okay, Jerry, how much would it cost to do that for me? You don't want to talk price? That's not, if you don't want to talk price, that's fine.
No, I'm just thinking. I mean, because it's the High Court, it's really about $5,000. That's the basic price to go into High Court.
Jerry, they can't afford that.
I hear it every day. I represent people for free on murder.
Yeah.
That is normally $15,000 and $20,000. Look, I'm on a case like that right now.
Okay, Jerry, what is the economical way we could do this? Because at the end of the day, they cannot continue to live their life like ghosts like that.
Of course, they cannot.
So the $5,000, if they don't have that, they have to continue their life like how it is right now.
No, they clearly should. Are these young ladies employed?
They're not employed. They're doing side gigs.
Yeah, but then what they should do is get a lawyer in St. Vincent.
They're in Grenada. They're in Grenada.
They're in Grenada.
Yes, they're in Grenada. They're in Grenada. They were born in St. Vincent. They came to Grenada. They're in Grenada.
Oh. Well, I tell you what. Have them contact me here in Grenada. I did not know that.
Right, they're here. Yeah, they're here.
Contact me,
yes.
And I will do everything I can to assist them to regularize their birth. I have colleagues in St. Vincent.
Right.
If I do the work
here
in Grenada, then my colleagues in St. Vincent can at least file documents.
All right, Jerry, I want you to send me the bill. But don't highball me.
Okay.
Give me a nice bill.
Not a problem.
Give me a nice low bill. Take care of them for me. Make sure they could get their stuff together and sort them out nice.
Yeah, no one should live like that. And we as people of color, we know that viscerally in our experience of being nameless, homeless, faceless. We know it. So I could identify with the yearning of these young women wanting to at least plant their pole of life in the ground somewhere.
Right.
And if it's St. Vincent, then we gladly will help them.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Jerry Edwin. And you is the star of the day. Make it happen for me. And we good. We good connect for. I ain't even talking bad about you for the next year, Jerry.
Okay, all right.
You got my word on that.
Okay, brother.
All right, thank you.
My number. I'll be happy to help.
Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, so we just sought you out, and this is Jerry Edwin. He's a good friend of mine. He's a lawyer in Grenada. He deals with a lot of these issues. He knows what has to be done, and he will do it, right? So I'm gonna get you in contact with him as soon as we get up the program. You're gonna call him, and he's gonna start working on this by tomorrow. Don't worry about the bill. He's gonna send the bill to me, and I'll take care of it. Ridealong fans and supporters will take care of it, and you can go ahead with your happy life, get a passport, travel, and do everything that you want to do. Okay, so you'll be nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You want to say anything else?
Well, I wanted to say I went and walk with this man in Tempe to do upholstery. He treated me very bad because I didn't have documents.
Yeah, people.
I didn't have no documents. He paid me like $40 a day, right?
Ah, do me a
And
favor.
then when I get
Don't
home,
call the
I got
name.
like
Don't call the
2
name. Don't call
months.
the name. I don't want to.
No,
That
I
is not
call it out.
hit on
And
anybody. So
like
don't
two
call the
months
person
into
name.
the walk, I just tell you how bad it is. And
Ah,
like 2 months into the walk, he can't pay me the $40 again. He got to reduce my pay into half. You know, half of $40 is $20, right? I had to go to work for 8 in the morning till 5:30 in the evening.
ah. He take advantage of you.
That was really wicked.
No, no, no. People take
Yes.
advantage of people all the time.
I had us to do your housework and I still had us to do your work in the shop.
Yeah. Um. People take advantage of people sometimes when they feel like they don't have a voice, right? But
Yeah.
that happens all over the place. But when you have your stuff, you put your stuff together, you get your stuff, you will have a voice. And if anybody ever come to you and ask you for assistance, just pay it forward. Help them too. Someone was asking about your kids. Are your kids registered?
Ah,
Someone was asking about your kids. Are your kids registered?
my children.
Yeah.
What you was saying about them?
No, someone was asking if they have a birth certificate. That's neither here nor there.
Yes,
Don't worry about that. Don't
all
worry
of
about
them
that.
have.
All of them have. Okay, good, good,
Yes,
good.
all of them have.
Listen, Zion and Ethiopia, I thank you guys for sharing your story, but I guarantee you that we will resolve this issue right here. We'll make sure that there won't be another day that's gonna pass and you won't have your documents. Jerry Edwin, I'll send you his number and you could contact him. Zion, last words for you before we close off, and then I'll open the phone lines. Zion, you want to say any last words?
No,
You good?
no.
Okay. All right, Zion and Ethiopia. We'll keep in touch, right, ladies? All right, we'll keep in touch. Yeah, we'll keep in touch, Zion
All
and
right.
Ethiopia. Okay. All right, guys, listen.
Yeah.
Now, all right, guys, see you guys later. Guys, I want to open up the phone lines, right? I want to open up the phone lines right now to take your calls. Because you know what? There are many other situations that's going around right now with people in similar going through the similar situation. There are similar situations that they're going through, and they're not getting help. Wherever they turn is a roadblock. Is someone who is supposed to be elected to help that's too busy, or they're taken up with something else that ain't helping doing the job that they're supposed to do, which is help people. And there's a lot of people, Jed. There's a lot of people who are living like this. In fact, this is the third show. Could you believe it? This is the third show we had like this. This is the third show we had like this, where people they don't have identification, and it's too difficult or too expensive for them to verify their birth. So they just had to resort to just living like this without no identity. And listen, Isaiah and Ethiopia, we'll keep in touch, guys. We'll keep in touch. You guys go, all right?
Nobody can hold me, man. Nobody can drain my energy. Nobody can turn me sick.
So I was saying, guys, I open up the phone lines right now. 718-701-5720. If you know of someone that going through something similar, right? Make sure they speak out about it. Because a lot of times too, what happens is people are placed in a position that they feel like if they come out and they speak about it, they'll be victimized. And that is the other thing, you know. People scared of victimization. They can't go forward. They're not getting assistance, but they feel like they block. If they open them out and speak, they'll be further victimized in other things. And this is a sad reality. But we're gonna make sure, guys, that these two ladies they get through with the documents, and they're able to at least start their life at that age. Could you imagine? Okay, that's all for me right now. I thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being a part of our program today. And I got to tell you about our Mother's Day show again, guys. Before we get out of here, on the 9th, the Mother's Day show is going to happen on the 9th, and we urging you to be a part of it. In fact, we asking that everyone on Ride Along, if you want to submit a quick little video clip telling us about your mother and telling us about your beautiful mother and how great your mother been to you, right? We're talking and we're celebrating motherhood. So if you want to do that, if you want to send in a quick video clip, you do that, you record your video and you email it in to us at ridealongfamily@gmail.com. On May 9th, we're celebrating mothers. May 9th, we're celebrating mothers, and we're asking everyone to submit a video of them talking about their mother. And you could send in a picture as well, and we'll show it on during the broadcast. It's an acoustic style performance on May 9th. If you're in New York and you want to be a part of the studio audience, you could. We have a capacity of 50 people. Only 50 people that's going to be in the audience. So you could be a part of that. Free drinks, but only 50 tickets available, right? You could call 718-701-5720 to be a part of the live studio audience. If you're not going to be in New York, but you want to be a part of the Zoom, you want to be a part of the front row seat in Zoom, you could also get your Zoom front row seat. You also link us up for, in fact, we're going to paste the link where you could purchase that information. We could purchase your Zoom front row VIP tickets online. Performing live, we have Dash, Mr. Golden, Quaco Val, Anselm Douglas. Valley Ned has changed. We have Tamara Songbird and Inspector. That's the email address right here, guys. That's the email address here. If you want to send in a tribute to your mother, send it in. Make sure you mention your mother's name and why she's so great. Why she's so great. And we're going to make sure you air it. The program is going to be aired on GBN, on Ride Along, and other platforms on Mother's Day, which is on the May 9th. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I also got to pick up our sponsors, Clark Scott Rum, David William Funeral Service, and Riders Sound.
I will not allow negativity. Nobody can hold me up. Nobody can change my energy. Nobody can. Yo, just show me some strength. No weakness. Show me a lion dog. Strength. No weakness. Show them who we are. Strength. No weakness. Show me a lion dog. Everybody strength. No weakness. Show them who we are. That's when you're old. Your enemies, they must tremble. Your enemies, they must tremble.
This Mother's Day will be extra special as Riders New York presents the epic Mother's Day Celebration Virtual Concert 2021, featuring a full acoustic performance by the Hitman, the Veteran, Grenada's greatest entertainer, Elimas Gilbert, the Inspector, alongside Dash, Val Adams, Quaco, Mr. Golden, and Anselm Douglas. This Mother's Day, Sunday, May 9th, 2021, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us as we celebrate our lovely mothers on this special day. Sponsors, David Williams Funeral Home, RiderSounds.com. Call allpronow.com, GBN, and Ridealong Live. The epic Mother's Day Celebration Virtual Concert. Log on and tune in.
Feeling hungry, grab a snack. Caribbean food delight. Jamaican patties, light and flaky. Caribbean food delight. Taste the difference. Caribbean food delight. Grab a patty, take a bite. Caribbean food delight. Quick and easy, grab a patty, take a bite. Caribbean food delight.
Oh yeah.
Come on, this is your opportunity to tap into the $7.3 trillion industry in this COVID time. Get interactive, hands-on in the Forex and crypto market. Educate yourself in this financial industry. All of this is possible right now with a multi-source income generator. This program will allow you to learn while you earn in this lucrative decentralized industry. Take advantage of this trading academy, personal development, create multi-source stream income, trading ideas in this global market, get discount travel with your own portal, bonus token backed by bitcoins, and so much more. For more information, contact Kristen Alexis at 347-834-2852 or Marisha Dash at 646-529-6570. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity of a lifetime. Call now.
Are you fed up of your mask or your foggy face shield? Introducing the Fashion Shield from callallpronow.com. Keep your hairdo intact, your makeup flawless, and be fully protected. Get the Fashion Shield now. Call 516-387-4246 or visit callallpronow.com.
Come on, this is your opportunity to tap into the $7.3 trillion industry in this COVID time. Get interactive, hands-on in the Forex and crypto market. Educate yourself in this financial industry. All of this is possible right now with a multi-source income generator. This program will allow you to learn while you earn in this lucrative decentralized industry. Take advantage of this trading academy, personal development, create multi-source stream income, trading ideas in this global market, get discount travel with your own portal, bonus token backed by bitcoins, and so much more. For more information, contact Kristen Alexis at 347-834-2852 or Marisha Dash at 646-529-6570. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity of a lifetime. Call now.